This episode contains discussions of depression. Listen at your own discretion. It is Tuesday, the 21st of January, 2025. My name is Pigeon Rose, and this is my song of the day. Today we're talking about another song by Billie Eilish, and I realized I think this is only the second Billie Eilish song I've done, which is wild, but here we are. This is the song Lovely, featuring Khalid. I first heard this song through, just getting into Billie Eilish when I listened to her. This is on her first EP. Well, it's on the extended edition of her first EP, because it originally appeared in the 13 Reasons Why soundtrack, and I did not watch that show because I have taste, but I sure did listen to the extended version of the EP, and I love this song. But it was never like one of my favorites of Billie Eilish's. I liked it, but it wasn't up there. It wasn't super memorable. And then I heard a cover of it by Lauren Babic. I actually don't know how to pronounce her name, and Jordan Radvansky, and I love that cover. I think it's better than the original, but I would encourage you to listen to both because it also made me appreciate the original more. You know what I mean? I prefer the cover, but it made me like the original more as well because I just noticed more things about it because they were different in the cover, So I advise you to listen to both. They might be different tastes for different people, because the original is like a slow, soulful Billie Eilish, Khalid duet ballad, and then the cover is a metal song. So, it depends on what you're into. But anyway, whichever version you decide to listen to, one or the other or both, let's go listen to it now and then come back in a few minutes and talk about it. And that's Lovely by Billie Eilish and Khalid. I just listened to both versions myself, and it is really interesting. I love how the original is just so melancholy and so pretty, and then the metal cover just gives it so much more of a big energy, because, if you didn't listen to it, it keeps pretty much the same energy as the original in the first verse and chorus, and then kicks into high gear with the second one, so then the second chorus is like, well, I know someday. It's so good. So it gives it a very different vibe, makes it feel more makes me feel more pathos. So, like I said, this was originally written for the 13 Reasons Why soundtrack. It was written by Billie Eilish, Khalid, and Phineas O'Connell, who is, of course, Billie Eilish's brother and producer, and he co-writes a lot of the songs. And it's a song about trying to overcome depression, and I really like it. So, let's go through the lyrics, shall we? Thought I found a way out, but you never go away, so I guess I gotta stay now. Oh, I hope someday I'll make it out of here, even if it takes all night or 100 years. Need a place to hide, but I can't find one near. Wanna feel alive outside, I can't find my fear. Isn't it lovely, all alone? Heart made of glass, my mind of stone. Tear me to pieces, skin and bone. Hello, welcome home. So, first of all, I love how someone said this, reviewing this song. It starts off with Khalid just kind of echoing Billie Eilish's voice. So she says, thought I found a way out. And you hear Khalid in the background going, but you never go away. It's kind of an echo, but then they sing together on the pre-chorus, oh, I hope someday, and he's kind of doing the harmonizing. Sounds lovely. Their voices work really well together. I need to listen to more Khalid, honestly. This is the only Khalid song I know, but I really like his performance here, and I think I would enjoy the rest of his catalog. But yeah, so the first bit, thought I found a way out, but you never gotta go away, so I guess I gotta stay now. It sounds like they're talking to their depression, I thought I found a way out, but you never go away, so I guess I gotta stay now. It's about sinking back under the waves, of depression. Oh, I hope someday I'll make it out of here, even if it takes all night or 100 years. Like I said, it's about fighting against depression, and just someday I'll get out of here, even if it takes all night or 100 years. I'm gonna make it through this year if it kills me, you know what I mean? Need a place to hide, but I can't find one near. Want to feel alive outside, I can't fight my fear. So, it's about depression being so overwhelming. You're trying to escape from it, you're trying to hide from it, but you just can't. It just keeps pushing you back down, right? And it's this that I really love about this, the way their voices come together, but particularly the even if it takes all night or 100 years. chorus. Excuse my singing. And I love that in the original. But then in the cover, I love in the second chorus when it's like, even if it takes all night or 100 years. Like, it's more like belted, you know? I love it in both versions, you know? And so then the chorus bit is very much supposed to be kind of ironic and sarcastic, right? Isn't it lovely, all alone, heart made of glass, my mind of stone, tear me to pieces, skin and bone, hello, welcome home. It's saying like, oh, isn't this like loneliness and depression so lovely? Isn't that great, being all alone, heart made of glass, my mind of stone, right? Just like talking about all these things that are terrible and saying, oh, it's lovely. And then tear me to pieces, skin to bone, hello, welcome home. You know, tear me to pieces, skin to bone is very graphic imagery of what depression feels like. And then hello, welcome home is saying how, like, you know, it's like the depression is back, like, welcome home, come in, you know, because it's here so much that it's basically, it's home, you know. And the second verse is Khalid singing with Billie Eilish, kind of echoing, walking out of time, looking for a better place, something's on my mind, always in my headspace. And then it's just the same pre-chorus and chorus again. So the first lyric of this verse here always kind of like not confused me in what it was about. I just misheard it, because in the original it's very clearly walking out of time, whereas in the cover it says like walking out of town, which seems so general. But apparently the lyric walking out of time is supposed to reflect the phrase running out of time, and the idea is that, you know, if you're running out of time, you're running out of time. If you're walking out of time, it's just so slow and sad that you're walking out of time, right? Which I think is interesting, because I had originally interpreted it as walking out of time, like out of pace, like you're off kilter, there's something wrong and your pace is all fucked up, right? Looking for a better place, something's on my mind, always in my headspace. Again, just repeating this thing of depression being everywhere and never going away, you know? And then you get the pre-chorus and chorus again, like I said, and then the outro is just various like, whoa, yeah, like sounds, ends with, hello, welcome home. Yeah, just a really lovely song. No, like the song is incredibly depressing, obviously, but it's also like very beautiful musically and vocally, and so it contrasts that very well, and I very much enjoy it, and I recommend listening to the cover. I will continue recommending it because I love Lauren Babic. I still don't know how to pronounce her name. She's great, and I wish more people knew her stuff. Crazy 88, one of her bands, are finally going to be releasing new music this year, which is going to be wild. Ooh, I keep thinking I should do a Crazy 88 song on here, but I can never settle on one. Anyway, that's besides the point. Thank you so much for listening. Please hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment down below, tell me what you think, tell other people about the show. Thank you so much for listening, and I will talk to you tomorrow.
Break it down.
Heart made of glass, my mind of stone, tear me to pieces, skin and bones, hello, welcome home. Makes me feel more pathos. Existential pathos. Want to feel alive outside. I can't find my fear. I can't find my fear? This episode contains discussions of depression. Listen at your own discretion.